Hello everybody and welcome back to another Nush and Doza stream. It's going to be a special one today because why, Nush?
Because we're playing and hopefully beating a game on the same day. Like, this could be the 152nd game that we beat on this channel that we're starting on the same day. And there is no auto fire.
There is no auto fire. Yes. So why is that there? Because I feel like when we played Touhou 6, it is important to say. So every time that you have to shoot in this game, you have to press the button. Which, I don't remember if Touhou 6 was like that. That's usually not the case for these kind of games, but it has been a while. We did play Touhou 6
earlier this year.
It
was actually our most popular stream up until we played Tears of the Kingdom on the channel for 2023 so far.
Oh yeah, that Touhou community coming out and supporting, that's for sure.
Yeah, and welcome back, Boxboy, Gaben Trial, Cassandra, Walail, Umaku. How are you guys doing? It is Friday Eve and we are here to slay.
Yeah, so this is just the autoplay of the bots that, you know, as is tradition with these like arcadey games. Yeah. How's the volume? Because like,
let us know
because when we first opened this thing, it was blaringly
really loud.
We
lowered it, but we just want to make sure you guys can hear us.
Like we've lowered it by over half. So
yeah.
Let us know like how it is.
I do think that it can be lowered a little bit more on our end. And oh my gosh, Cassandra, you're going to be in San Antonio this weekend and you're visiting a friend. You're going to be in the same city.
Nice.
Stomping on the same grounds. That's so exciting. What do you guys have planned? Are you going to San Japan? I don't know why I feel like that's something that you would cosplay it up there, or if you guys are just having a chill visiting weekend. Either way, I'm very excited for you. Mm-hmm. We actually have some exciting news as well.
So
down to the wire today. We shared it in Discord earlier when it happened, once we got home from everything. But we found a place to move to, and we signed a lease.
We did. It's finally happening.
And then we
my God.
also put in our notice to vacate at like our current place.
Vacate sounds so serious, but
it is. It's that intense. Like we did all of that adulting, and like we're gonna move into a place that we're really excited about. Kind of like a miracle place. Like came in right in the clutch ending of like the fourth quarter. Like, you know, all of the things. I can't even make the analogy anymore. I've been making it all day. Well, for the past couple hours. Because we found out around 4 today.
Basketball's a nice sport.
Basketball's an amazing sport. But we found out at 4 today. And like literally 1 hour left in the business day. And like today was our deadline, like the official deadline. We were trying to be overachievers to do it by the 15th.
Yeah, it was about mid-August. And we were pretty much like sold on this one place. And
then the second place. And then
this
third.
other
like
place.
All of our plans fell through. But like, I guess this was what was meant to be. And we were super excited. So like, yes, big wins all around. Please feel free to share any more wins that you guys have. Tell us all the deets. Hello, Ninjatron. How are you doing?
What's up, Fry? How's it going?
And Fry as well. Yes, welcome back, guys. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get started in the game.
Yes, let's do that. This is Touhou 9, Phantasmagoria. What a fun name. Of Flower View, Blind Run by Nush and Doza.
Yes, I don't remember how this all works exactly, but I want to go ahead and pick normal and see where that takes us.
I welcome back Forgettable Wiggler. How you doing?
How's it going?
Anthony, thanks for popping in to say hello. I hope you had a great day. I believe at school, since you said you were on the bus heading home, I assume.
Look, this one's Nush.
That is me. That is my glob. Do you see it?
And which one's me? So where am I? Am I not in this game? This Touhou 9. Unless this one? Maybe this one?
I don't know.
No.
It was a while ago. So
well, maybe.
So Boxboy actually like had recommended like some suggestions for our Touhou globs and like our whole entire Touhou journey. He was very instrumental in like talking out all of the things, how to do the things, if you will, for setting up the Touhou series. And we really enjoyed the first one, and it's been a while, but we've always intended to come back to more of them. So here we are finally able to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one and see how that like.
Yeah.
The wonderful shrine maiden of. Okay, that was fast. Oh, story.
So far, this incident has been happening everywhere. I've been without exception, so I guess it doesn't matter where I go. A duck carries a leak and...
She was singing that just casually?
It's like the duck song, but with a leak and in Touhou. It's coming. It's coming.
Night Sparrow Apparition, Mystia
Lorelei. We've had a Lorelei before. Isn't that song inappropriate for a bird to be singing?
Okay.
So,
What?
keep in mind, the last time there was like a story in Touhou when we played it, we did not understand anything. So I feel like that's happening here again.
A professional isn't picky about what they sing.
And hey, Comfy, how are you doing this Friday Eve?
Oh, she's like a bird demon of some sort. Okay. All right, round one. Here we go.
We just shared the news, but I feel inclined to share it with you again because I don't think Doza texted you yet. But we found a place. We signed a lease. We did the deed.
It finally happened.
We put in our notice for our current place. Like, it's happening. And our deadline, like literal last minute deadline, was today. So it finally went down.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, it feels
The light
great.
is at the end of the tunnel.
Well, I mean, now we have to plan all the logistics and everything. But yeah, today's been such a dub day. Like, we actually started off our morning. We woke up early so we could get some work knocked out of the way before watching the Nintendo Direct about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And then, like, I don't know, the day just kind of escalated with more goodness. We got a lot of things knocked off of our list to get a head start on our weekend for Labor Day weekend. It's a holiday weekend, a 3-day weekend, if you will, where we have Mondays off, like Monday kind of off-ish for a federal holiday here in the U.S., for those that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when flower reviewing, rather than singing songs, isn't it more wonderful to compose songs? I feel like singing or composing's fine. We don't really sing songs the wrong way. By making our own lyrics, so that's composing.
I'm glad that you were able to scheme some kind of meaning from that.
At least the lake surface hasn't changed from the normal spring. But yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah, right, there's something up.
She's giving us her thoughts.
She's here.
Who's here?
I don't know.
Tell us more. Headed home for work, check up again in half an hour when you get home. And thank you. Yeah, drive carefully.
For sure. Here she comes, like a what's-it-call-it bug to a flame.
A ladybug?
A moth.
It's spring, not summer.
You're supposed to say it's ice, not fire.
Don't tell me what to say.
Was that supposed to rhyme? Was that what that setup was?
So Fry's fluctuating between Rayman DLC and Sea of Stars. I don't know what Sea of Stars is.
Rayman? Like Rayman?
Rayman. I'm sorry.
No. When we play that, let's unapologetically call him Rayman.
Okay, so there was this kid when I was younger who was obsessed with Rayman, and like I actually like I was a little older than the kid, but you know, like sometimes when you go to like family gatherings or whatever, like family friend gatherings, I should say, the community gets together and it's at different people's houses, and like the kids are like the younger kids and the older kids. I was in like the middle range, so I ended up having to go to like the younger kids, and whenever it was at this one kid's house, like his parents' house, he would like demand everybody to play whatever he wanted to play, and it was always Rayman, like always. So like I don't know, I have this weird connotation and like association with Rayman. So when we play it, it'll be interesting what other memories come up.
True.
I'm fed up with running into nothing but fairies everywhere I go. I actually really like fairies.
So that's what we're fighting. We're fighting fairies.
But we're also a fairy, are we not?
No, we're a shrine maiden.
Oh, okay, of
completely
course. Yeah,
different.
yeah, it's totally different. My bad.
Yeah. See, we can't fly.
We can't get it twisted.
Even flying all the way above the clouds, there's nothing that can be a hint. Finally, this flower incident has got the shrine maiden moving. You're way too late.
Apparently. I try to work, and this is the thanks I get. Wait, what? You're alone today?
It's my day off.
Sure. It's Labor Day. We get it.
Okay, so the other person's name is Lyrica, and of course she shoots music notes. Oh, she can shoot behind herself too. That's kind of cool.
That witch-looking one act. So you are not in this game. However, that witch-looking one acts just like you and is in every game. So if you want to update with that, possibly set for your character.
Oh, I'm good. I like my character because of the weapon. I thought the weapon was super cool. It definitely gave me like old school RPG vibes.
The dialogue in Touhou games, I mean, obviously we're not very experienced. We've only played one. This is our second one. It's just kind of wacky and quirky and like all over the place, and we're here for it, but also like it makes no freaking sense. And I think last time I'd asked, like, if you go in order from one to whatever, like, does it make sense at that point? And people always said like, nah. Yeah. So it's really about like the skill of like navigating this gameplay that Doza's doing, not necessarily the story. Though I do appreciate the quirkiness of like the characters, the design, in addition to the gameplay.
It's all one interesting package, isn't it?
It really is, and like the fan base for this game goes hard. There have been some people in our community who don't necessarily aren't there for other games, but they really come out for Touhou. And you're wearing that on a day off?
On an off day.
On an off day. Even brought along your instrument. Oh, okay, that's it. What's the instrument? Nothing?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look.
I sure lost my lead fast. My lead fast. Who the heck? Wait, it's fair. Lead, lead, you know?
Yeah.
I was reading about how they're trying to get rid of like lead pipes earlier in the US. Anyways.
Of course.
Even the Shrine Maiden.
Seems to be all this other.
At a loss this time. Look at her. I love the dress.
The bare white rabbit of good fortune, Tewi.
Cute. I like it. Even if I don't have a lead, I'll eventually arrive at the truth.
Okay, sure. Wait, what character has the big laser?
That's the Shrine Maiden I am. Okay. Yes, let her know.
That's some confidence.
It's important to be confident.
Well, meeting me here might not be completely fruitless. That's just the end. That's the end of that sentence. Moving on, time to fight.
And hey, Banana Goat, how are you doing today? Welcome back. And Umaga, you have tomorrow and Monday off. You have a 4-day weekend. That's living it up.
Nice.
What in the Titan horse metal is this game, and why spaceships? Yeah, well, like I really know nothing about this game, but it's fun and we're here for it.
This is the kind of game you would sink tons and tons of quarters into down at the local arcade.
Wait, we missed your Touhou 7 is funny?
No, that we haven't played Touhou 7, for context.
We went from 6 to 9.
Yeah.
Is it because 7, 8, 9? No,
that's
this is 9.
funny.
That's not a joke.
The funny number, I didn't even realize this entire time. We went from 6 to 9.
Sea of Stars, like the one game other than Rayman that Fry is switching between, is a JRPG that released a couple days ago. It had heavy Chrono Trigger vibes, and CT is probably Fry's favorite RPG, so Impulse buyed with a gift card. Wink face. And it's not disappointing. I think I know what the wink face means.
Do you?
And yes, and Willil says, Rayman Amazing Maze Invaded is truly a level of all time. For whatever that means.
We did it. We killed Dead Parrot.
Mind if I take a rabbit's foot with me as a good luck charm?
No, brutal.
I never understood why that was a good luck charm. Does anyone know the context and origin?
I don't know it, but
I feel like I should look that up.
Yeah.
Random Wikipedia article lit up. Could it be that even the bamboo flowers are blooming as well? So like every type of like flower, flora, like is coming out, like regardless of it being the wrong season for it.
Yeah.
Those are a rare sight.
Yeah, okay, so
there is something happening.
What we gleaned from... Okay, well, we'll do now the same as always. Oh, a magician. Magicians are cool.
Magicians can do things. You mean flower viewing?
That's what we call it.
I like how the music like goes away for some time for the dialogue.
It's like, done. It's over. So the story in this game, based on what Wikipedia said, was that everything's fine. It's spring. Things are growing. That's good. But like everything is growing. All of the flowers are blooming, even when they're not supposed to, and in massive abundance. And not only that, but the
I mean, there are technological
the fairies are acting up
advances for like things being grown outside of their season. I think that's pretty cool.
Well, I don't think
that works in the Touhou world.
Wherever that we're getting to, whatever like journey that we're on, we're gonna find out what's causing all of this by the end of the game.
The laser that Boxboy is mentioning is if you like your weapon's cool and all, but what if you change your character up to the one with the laser? You know?
Well,
who knows?
I guess like if I lose and I need to, because like if I die, I have to start over.
Oh yeah, don't die.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we'll beat it today? You know what? That means I should put out a poll. Let's see. Will we beat Touhou?
Oh my god, I kicked her ass. Oh my god. Wow. Unlike you, I have an obligation to find the cause. Yay, we did it! I wonder what's deeper, Touhou lore or Kirby lore? I honestly don't have a lead. At this rate, I'll have to go pretty far out of my way. You seem quite troubled. A rare sight. Perfect and elegant maid Sakuya Izayoi? Not finding a single clue while randomly flying around and fighting. This has never happened before. Okay. That one's a bit on the nose.
Alright, put a poll out to answer the question instead. Let's go. And hey, Fumo Gaming, how are you doing?
This has the funny song.
And Ninjatron, I'm not exactly sure where we are on the complete like United States as far as like the whole water pipes, lead poisoning and stuff goes. But there was an interesting article with like the current political climate and like elections coming up. There are some places that still like struggle with that. So I thought it was interesting because like you don't really see this stuff on the news all the time. You know, there's like so many different issues that like take precedence on like mainstream media versus like regional or smaller like places that are still being affected with things. So it's, I don't know, I'm just trying my best to like stay informed. And oh my goodness, Kessler putting in his Globier Glob 1 month message officially saying we winning with the Globiverse. We do be winning.
Thank you so much.
And yes, we finally added, it took a while actually to connect our merch store for like through Teespring, or I think it's called Spring now, with our YouTube account. It took a while. I don't know why. There's just a lot of back-end settings and like updating to do in order for that to happen. So we did get that connected. Thank you for noticing and welcome back, Kessler. By the way, for those of y'all who have been eyeing the Globby Globage design for our 5th anniversary, the sale is ending very, very soon. On September 4th, like once Labor Day weekend's over, the sale is also over.
That's right.
The design will not be returning, so definitely grab a piece of Glob history before it's too late. And thank you to everyone who has already, purchased that, sent us pictures, sent us memes like of your items, you guys wearing it and stuff. It truly makes our day. It's very cool to see like you're wearing the hoodie to school, or you're putting the stickers that you've gotten in the past on your like folders, things like that. Like all of that has happened this week, and it's just so humbling. We appreciate it all so much.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much. It's been really great seeing getting the photos from you guys and just like repping it. It's
how they use it.
Yeah.
Or how they wear it.
Seeing it like in real life, it's like it's just completely different.
It's a different feeling, yeah,
Feels good.
For sure. So rabbits feet were also considered lucky because of their association with the dead body of a criminal, apparently, according to Google. Thank you for Googling that, Ninjatron. I'm sorry you had to Google that. That sounds weird, but interesting. Boxway said I should like DM you lore, but there was a certain charm to you not understanding jack about the games.
Naturally. She keeps spamming.
So, Doza, do you find this game quite easy at this point or not?
No.
No, there you go.
It was easy, and then we got to her, and it's like, oh, now it's hard. This isn't getting me anywhere. I'll go where I really visit next.
Where are you going next?
Where we really visit. Like, my arm is tired from pressing a single button.
Well, this is pretty. There was a pond here. Well, I rarely visit the mountains. Anyway, even the lotuses are in full bloom. Really? What's going on? I love lotuses. It's been a few hours since anyone was seen at the shrine. So I thought to myself, the shrine maiden has finally made her move. Okay.
I couldn't spot her anywhere, so I wondered where she was headed. And lo, the shrine maiden was sighted this deep in the mountains. Now then, time for a news story.
So I was gonna keep reading it, but then like I got lost by the lily pads moving, and I was looking for a lotus because I haven't seen one yet.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess they're kind of there. And lo, a suspicious yokai was sighted.
And now don't mind me and just continue. Go on.
Even if you tell me to continue, I haven't a single lead and I'm just flying about. I was wondering why so many flowers were blooming, and with that, I went out and wandered around.
Flowers, you say? That doesn't sound like it'll make a news story.
Wait, who are you?
You sure took a while. Traditional reporter of fantasy, Aya.
Oh, so it's not going to make the news, it's hearsay.
Oh.
I'm your plain old newspaper reporter, Tengu.
Tengu, we heard that in Sekiro.
Yeah, we did. I've penned articles on everyone's interesting doings up to now. That's why we Tengu know quite a lot about you people.
I'm going to look that word up.
Articles? I haven't even seen any newspapers recently.
What year is it?
Well then, as I said earlier, don't mind me and continue on. I'll be discreetly taking notes. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I was in the middle of a yokai extermination.
Okay.
Huh? I was in the middle of indiscriminately exterminating any yokai I find. Okay, that was a lot.
Is that another word for fairy? Perhaps?
I I have no clue. Boxboy, resident Touhou expert, or any other Touhou fans that know what the heck is going on?
Don't get hit by bullets. That's what I understand. And that's where I'm going to draw my power from.
Yeah, and Ninjatron, that's so sweet of you. Ninjatron, I believe, utilized our utilized his glob points to get a discount code for our merch store.
Oh.
And then posted it in chat for the first person who's gonna use it. I can't wait to see. I believe the last time you did it, I think Anthony was able to get it, right? In chat, so. Ninjatron. That was really sweet of you. Thank you for doing that.
Oh my god. I haven't even hurt this person. What do I need to do to like hurt them? Do I need to shoot the flappy things? Oh man. Oh no.
Also, the poll currently right now, everyone's saying yes, one stream wonder. Boxboy says, I believe you can do it today, but I will say that this is one of the few games where you cannot memorize it due to how this PvE stuff works. Good to know. And Kessler, I saw. Oh my gosh. So for those on our phenomenal patron globs tier, as well as our globier YouTube globs membership, we put out a little something today, and Kessler being on both of those, I saw you commented so quickly. We were actually in the middle of dinner because we had it go out around like 5:30 and we were trying to eat before stream, and I was like, Kessler, so quick. But I'm glad you're excited. I can't wait to do all of the things.
Gonna be hype.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna really focus on like shooting the flappy things now. I think that's gonna be my ticket.
By interesting things, she means she exaggerates and spreads propaganda because it is funny. It is not just fairies. It is a lot of things, all of which are yokai. Not yukai. Am I supposed to say yokai instead for like pronunciation? Oh, okay, yeah. The O is pronounced the same as in go. Yokai instead of yukai. Thanks for telling us. Now we know, and I'm going to try to remember that. Just like saying like lead instead of lead, you know?
Makes sense.
Just about everything is based on Japanese mythology and folklore. Fairies are the lowest, and then things called celestials are basically gods. Hey, like that's interesting. Because fairies have a higher rank in other like lore like stories and things like that, so
they certainly
cool.
can.
Yeah, there are also these idiots called the sages, but they are not a category and fall all over the place. I have never heard of sages being called idiots, because like aren't sages like wise teachers kind of situation? Is that not the case for the Touhou world?
Maybe not.
And thank you so much again, Ninjatron. That it's truly is super sweet of you, and for those that want to like support, that is supporting us too, because like that code's so out there for whoever wants it, even as Doza was so close.
What determines how much I can charge? I probably shouldn't have wasted that.
Kessler, speaking of Spider-Man, so remember when we like what we had said, like once we find a place, we're gonna treat ourselves by finally seeing the new Spider-Verse movie. We're gonna do that this weekend.
It's gonna happen.
I'm really excited to finally see it. I think we're gonna watch the first one and then afterwards watch the second one. And we're also like, we planned out like a menu of some stuff that we're gonna be cooking, like barbecue wise and grilling wise for Labor Day weekend, end of summer vibes. And it's honestly like kind of a jam-packed weekend, so I'm really glad like we did all the hard adulting stuff today and like are able to celebrate and just relax finally. It'll be nice.
That's for sure.
Don't know much, but I'm quite sure that yokai are wandering spirits that disturb their surroundings based on how they lived. Sages aren't very wise in Tears of the Kingdom, says Gwilil. Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, that is what we'll be playing tomorrow on Friday to end out this week of streams, and we're really excited to get back into the Zelda world. We've actually been making some Zelda videos again, like putting them out this week and some more coming next week. I can't wait for you guys to see. Kind of like pushing the boundaries of what we put out there, like not just highlights from streams, but like just whatever we decide to do. And it's been really nice exploring that like creativity on our end, because sometimes we have these like weird conversations. Like today's short, if you've seen it, it was literally a conversation between Doza and I, and then going to YouTube to investigate, and then we're like, I wonder if anyone else thinks this, and then we threw it out there.
Yep.
So I don't know if this is the type of stuff you guys want to see, but hopefully you're into it.
I hope so.
If not, we are, so that's a win.
True. No! I don't want to get a game over.
Ninjatron's like super, like he's like get distracted by the colors of music so badly right now and very lost. How are you feeling as the one who has to actually navigate all of this?
I'm getting walled out. I'm getting walled out by this news reporter.
Also, Kessler, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know Doza is in gamer mode, but luck with all that, or like good luck with all the things on screen. Kessler, you're too sweet. Thank you so much for the super chat too.
Thank you.
Just so much support and love all around. Like we really appreciate you.
Oh, I got hit. Oh, she's almost dead.
Did that distract you though? Like like, I don't know, when it popped up on the screen for you?
No, I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Because it's like an added challenge when an alert pops up on your computer. Like, how do I do? Did you the yin yangs? I know they're not on your side, but they're pretty wild.
I was doing fine, and then I just got hit like 4 times.
I'm sorry.
That's not your fault.
I don't know how Doza does this.
Oh,
it's your own it's your own fault for nonchalantly appearing in front of a yokai exterminator. I would have been better off taking pictures secretly. Ah, that's right. You're a newspaper reporter. Then you're a source of information, no?
A source.
You're a source, yeah.
I didn't hear it. I got confused.
Maybe you're just getting distracted. You're getting dizzy.
Right?
Your eyelids are... I'm just kidding. So tell me everything you know about this flower incident.
Yes, flowers, right. The flowers are self-explanatory. Don't you feel that there's something else going on aside from the flowers?
I already had a hunch even without being told.
Then please don't ask me.
Yes, I can finally see my destination with my intuition.
Okay.
Okay. And hey, the Epic Gaming Clamble, welcome to the stream.
How's it going? Oh, I guess we'll just go to
the next area. Yeah, I was distracted by the amount of flowers, but there are 2 other things that are abnormally increasing. First, the number of fairies. Well, I guess they just came out to celebrate the flowers?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is a living human blabbling on about in this graveyard?
She's got a curvy looking scythe.
I love her hair. And the fact that spirits are everywhere? Go ahead.
A first warning for a human hurrying to their death. The fee for crossing the Sanzu River is unreasonable. You can't cross with just shrine offerings.
I won't be crossing. I've got no money either. Wait, who are you?
I'm the first-class Sanzu River guide, Komachi of Onozuka. As the Higan Shores is Sanzu's Titanic. I'm talking about my boat, you see. I usually don't let living humans pass, but if you can pay the fee, I won't mind taking you on a luxury cruise across the Higan Shores.
I said I won't cross, and I don't have any money either.
Limited time offer, 10% off.
Whatever, already. I'm just here to investigate the spirits that have been multiplying along with the flowers.
Spirits? Flowers? Ah, spirits! Spirits? Spirits are multiplying?
Spirits! I was thrown off by the flowers, but upon further inspection, I see now that there are spirits everywhere.
Ah, and how did this happen? Looking more closely, the red spider lilies are blooming too.
That's what those are.
And those purple cherry blossoms. I'll just pretend I didn't see that.
Don't. You look like you know something.
Well, I'll be off here. I have work and all, you know.
Could it be that you didn't ship the spirits to the Higan Shores like you were supposed to? Is Genso Koyo full of spirits because you were slacking off, not doing your job, Missy?
How am I supposed to gather them all, and where am I supposed to go? Well, to Higan, I guess.
Go do your work. Stop slacking off all the time.
I got it. If you're saying you'll interfere with my work, I'll ferry you over with my Titanic. 50% off.
I have no money. I've already told you this.
kind of gives me like Dante's Infernal with like Virgo or whatever his name is, and then also the River Styx.
Apparently this site is for gathering spirits and also guiding the boat, at least Boxboy thinks. Because Ninjatron said the scythe would be really bad for any sort of work.
Yeah, it's probably like a spirit scythe of some sort. Did I really get hit? What?
And I'm glad you're doing amazing, Gaming Clamble. That's what we like to hear.
Wonderful.
How is everyone else doing today? I know, like, we were... Oh, can you believe we're already 30 minutes in? That's kind of crazy. I feel like time is just going by really quickly.
Oh my gosh.
Gen, like in Gen. Sokyo, pronounced like Tokyo. Sokyo. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember. Really appreciate you guys like helping us out with the pronunciations and things.
Oh, it is not easy. It's very difficult if you haven't like grown up around it or like trying to hear more of it.
Yeah, so together that would be like Gen Sokyo.
Okay.
I believe. The gym Wi-Fi became terrible. You're switching to data. Castler, don't use up too much of your data. I don't know what your plan is. But hopefully the Wi-Fi kicks back in. And I love that you work out while tuning into stream. It's one, you inspire us because you're working out. We need to get back on that. And two, like, you're tuning in, which means a lot.
It seems like you can't even pay half the price. Do you have money on you in the first place? Oh, that's a game over,
we already
isn't
told
it?
you no. Do you have to start from the beginning?
Continue and challenge again. Which one's yes? Which one's
the
yes?
The top one.
No, but like, is it red or is it dark?
Go up. Yes.
Oh my
okay,
God.
So we're good.
So I have a couple continues. Okay,
G,
we're still in this.
Go. So Gen Sokyo, not Gen. Because the E like in Gen. So is it
GIF.
like GIF, not GIF? So Gen Sokyo.
Yes.
I think I got it. Bread is pronounced like beard. Ninjatron. We actually did have more of Doza's sandwiches today, and they were delicious. More
they were
bread.
quite good. Big fan.
This is an obscure question, but I'm connected my Discord and YouTube. How long should I wait to go back to Discord so it doesn't say transfer failed? That would be a question for Discord support, Forgettable Wiggler. There's not much we know about how all of that works.
All the back end.
Oh, never mind. It worked. Well, there you go.
Stuff.
I'm glad you got it working.
Thank goodness.
You just gotta sow that seed of Discord and so on. Discord's like amazing. That's all I gotta say. I really love that it's a nice like hub place that we can all be like 24/7, regardless of streams or other things. Now that we can officially figure out all of our moving logistics and not just these hypothetical plans of when stream's gonna be canceled and when we're gonna move and whatnot. We're hoping we'll have most of it figured out by next week, like doing all the calls with like movers and things like that. And then we will be able to let you guys know when stream's gonna be canceled, but hopefully we'll still be in Discord and like be able to hang out and stuff when we can through it all.
Yep.
We did, we went ahead and like signed up for a little bit of like overlap between the two places because like we don't know when we're gonna like be able to get the internet installed at like the new place, and then we'll still have this old place so we can keep our work going because that's really important. And I don't know, it's just been all over the place, but like this is good news. Like it's good to be able to like plan all these things. We gotta let all of our clients know our schedule coming up, like with everything, making sure they don't feel like we're not, supporting them with their stuff that we've contractually obligated to.
Right.
All of the things. And I'm glad the gym Wi-Fi is back, Kessler. And hey, FNAFer, this game is called Touhou 9 Phantasmagoria of Flower View.
Of course.
It is the second Touhou game that we've played on this channel, and we're really excited. It's been going well so far. Over 60% of the people have voted in chat today to say that you're going to finish this today, babe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to at least beat the main story on normal, and hopefully we can do that.
Yeah. Boxboy, we'll definitely hit you up if we have any questions, though I feel like after the first one we played, like story-wise, it's kind of like, Doza's just kind of here for the challenge and like it's fun. Though I am curious, if we do beat this one today, when we eventually return to the Touhou series, which Touhou game would you guys like to see next?
Great question.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
God.
General about the series? Sorry, I guess I meant, not refer any story. Got it. What other stuff would that entail? Like, let us know. And Alex, no worries. You got to get that sleep and take care of yourself first and foremost. But we're glad you can make the stream when you can.
Very true. Thank you.
And I'm glad you've been enjoying YouTube, FNAFer. We've been on this platform, obviously as Nush and Doza, only for like 5 years and counting. But we've loved YouTube since we were kids.
Yep. Now take your huge ship and ferry those spirits. Even though you beat me with this many spirits, I'll be completely overworked. It's impossible.
Looks like you're a quitter. Fine, call your boss for me, please.
That's a problem. Are you...
Are you slacking off, Homachi? Gah. Your boss came. Okay, and?
I'm assuming we're gonna fight the boss now?
So...
Or their boss?
Maybe. So SWR, which is Scarlet Weather Rhapsody.
Episode final? Wait, how many stages are there?
Wait, are we already done? There's 9 stages.
We're at stage 9.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the quickest game ever. Or is there like a harder mode after?
There's like 2 more like difficulties.
And if not, we could also go in Discord if you end up beating all those other ones difficulties too. So looking at the poll now, you other 33% who say I don't know, and then the 7% who said nah, looks like you might not be winning. But never say never. Doza could epically fail right now. He just says you're that what?
Shinigami.
His boss. Okay.
Those nameless spirits have not realized they are dead. They do not want to realize it. Such spirits are unstable. That is why they desperately want a body. Spirits who have lost their place come to dwell in flowers. That's why the flowers bloomed. Yet, those spirits were humans from the outside, the lost spirits of those who died unexpected deaths.
Are you saying that all these flowers are human souls from the outside world?
Flowers are plants that present one's personality. In other words, qualities of one's soul. That is why they have a strong affinity with spirits. Bright spirits reside in sunflowers. Friendless, lonely spirits rest in the red spider lilies. And in the purple cherry blossoms...
I see. It's not that the flowers themselves were doing something, but because there are too many spirits without a place. This flower incident occurred. Well, now that I get it, I'm going to need you to do something about it. I really can't do much.
Is it? It doesn't bother us, and it shouldn't be much of a problem to you either. Also, if the spirits make the flowers bloom, they can still believe... Oh, I don't think it hurt to leave them alone for a while.
That's not the issue here. If I leave this incident alone, it'll look like I'm slacking off. If I just beat you instead of complaining, everything will return to normal, right?
You've exterminated many yokai for no good reason. And even some that weren't yokai. And despite being a shrine maiden, you don't commune with your god. At times, you even oppose your god. That's right, your karma runs a little too deep.
Karma is your best friend?
At this rate, if you die, you won't even be able to go to hell.
Well, if I can't go to hell, I'll just go to the netherworld in Minecraft.
A Yama's judgment isn't as lenient as that. It is impossible to overturn a decision. If I were in charge of judging you, you would be condemned. Oh my god.
How rude. Exterminating yokai is my job, that's all.
Thieves, assassins, and soldiers would all say the same thing. Just because it's their job, it won't pardon their sins. To cleanse your sins even a little, you must accomplish good deeds.
Alright, I'll consider it after beating you and bringing the flowers back to normal.
In the purple cherry blossoms reside humans neck deep in sin. Under these raining purple cherry blossoms, you shall cleanse your sins. Oh my god, okay. I just found out that I can go slow. That might help.
And true, we always do put the game name in the title pretty much all the time. And then also, like, YouTube has a thing where you can select the game sometimes too, which is pretty neato.
Yeah, that kind of thing will appear in the description.
Okay, so I got the SWR. There was also someone that said 7, 8, not 12 because it's very, very hard. I don't know. Doza's up for the challenge. He's kind of crushing it here.
What does very, very hard? Well, that's a big laser.
That's so, like, contextual based on the person and skill and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was close.
Let's see. There's chord difficulties, but there's also a PvP you can do with Nush. What? With me? You expect me to play this bullet hell?
I think that there's extra setup for that. I wouldn't know how to accomplish such a thing. Oh my god, where'd my health
you
go?
Guys are thinking too highly of my abilities. They ain't there.
I'm sure you're great.
Doza.
Don't you look at this and go, huh? That
No,
seems pretty easy.
I hated these even in Mario Maker. Those were kind of like baby's first Touhou, if you will, or bullet hell.
Okay, I think I used up all my magic.
They missed the context of the cherry blossoms due to skipping LMAO. Did we actually skip it? Did Doza skip it?
What did I skip? Aww.
The story.
Where did I skip story?
All the time.
Maybe if 12 is painfully hard, we'll just play it on an easier difficulty.
The Eikai person is basically a judge of the dead, and Miss Rimu just smack-talked them because she can. Become ungovernable.
Yes, that makes sense. Right. So if we played as a different character, would they have their own, like, dialogue that's different than hers, than the character we're playing as? Is that how this works?
I assume so. And Forgettable Wiggler, as far as like Discord and YouTube, and you have it with the same email, same account, it should automatically kick in. We actually don't have any way to like manually do anything about that. It is completely on Discord and YouTube's end.
Yes. It's all automated in the back end.
It's super automatic, like once you join the Discord server and then also integrate and connect your two accounts.
Oop, took some
So
damage.
12 is painfully hard. It will drive you insane, says Fumo Gaming. So we got two people who said it was really, really hard.
What? What did I get hit by? I've been hit twice. Where's my health?
Ninjatron said I can handle like JSAB. Not sure about this. What is JSAB?
Probably another like rhythm.
Acronyms.
Probably another rhythm game.
JSAB.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm trying to think what this could be, but I'll look forward to seeing. Oh, just shapes and beats. Yeah, I could probably handle that. We don't have that though. Isn't that the VR one though?
I think it has a VR. I don't think it was initially VR.
We didn't. Isn't that the one we tried though at PAX like years ago?
We saw it. I don't know if we tried it. We probably did.
We tried it, I think.
We probably did one round because you know I think it was during its heyday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
But
very
it's not
popular
VR.
at the
Oh
time.
wait, then we played a VR game. I don't.
Oh no, that one's Beat Saber.
Oh, so what's just shapes and beats? Like a rhythm, like like.
It's got like
confused.
shapes. And
Well,
it's
no
like,
way. Is there also beats?
yeah, like I don't know if it does it in real time or if you like there's like an algorithm that it adheres to.
Is there like a just shapes and beats at the arcade or something that we've done? I'm just getting them all confused, but good to know. I'll write that down. I know it's been recommended to us before, but no one's ever said like Nush might be able to handle it, so I'm more curious now.
I think
if
just shapes and beats seems like it'd be more like beginner friendly, maybe.
Possibly.
But as with many of these types of games, there's usually like a huge skill ceiling.
You have a blue square dodging ping things to beats. It's as simple as that. Well, when you put it like that, like maybe I could give it a go.
Right?
I can distinguish between blue and pink, right? Surely.
I think you could.
I do want to play Cadence of Hyrule with Doza at some point in our live. Which that's also a co-op like rhythm situation. I think we could do it.
Yes. It seems doable. I think if we just God.
Just gotta try
focus.
it, you know? Yeah. Focusing will be a thing.
Warning! I don't know! No! I was gonna hit my button! Oh, I was so close! This is my last life of this continue right here. I just wasted that.
Gaming Clambo, we actually are globs with a G. And
Yes.
To be a little more specific with the colors, I am baby blue and Doza's magenta.
I am.
Yeah.
Hello. I am Doza.
And yeah, just because our color scheme, whenever like our brand colors are in other things, we do tend to like it. Not that that's the only criteria, but valid.
Right?
Yeah.
I sometimes I do have to hope and assume that some of my responses, like context clues, like definitely like work out. Ouch. Because I obviously can't take even a. Oh God. Oh my God.
Well, have you learned yet? But your sin isn't something as small as this. You still must repent much more.
I should have a continue, right?
Hopefully. Yes.
Okay. So
the top one is yes.
So the red is to select.
It doesn't matter about the color.
Yes, it does, because if I select no, then it's...
Don't do no, go yes. And, you know, early on in our journey, like, I wasn't so big on correcting people about the blobs versus globs, if you will. But I was like, you know what? I should just correct, or else how will they know? You know? So yeah, gotta correct, and hopefully they'll learn, because, like, I feel like most people, like, even if it's like a typo or something, it kind of autocorrects to blobs. But why can't the globs rise up, you know?
If we get enough people typing glob in their phones, maybe
we can take over.
The technological hive mind can correct blob to glob. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be great. Go ahead and add it to your dictionaries right now. You know how you can add custom words, even though like it could also already be like in the English dictionary? Because another thing is, we actually, whenever referencing globs, especially in the community here, we always do it with a capital G. Have y'all noticed that? Because it is a proper noun.
It most certainly is. I just figured something out.
What did you figure out?
When I slow this down, you see this like force field around me?
Yes.
Those little flappy things I've been whining about?
Yeah.
Those will like stay, they become more stationary, and if I shoot at them, they explode, and they'll cause chain reactions to things.
So that's in your favor?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad you figured out in stage 9, the last stage of the game.
A lot of things I'm figuring out as I go. Not like there was a tutorial. Oh, am I kicking her ass right now? Can you check to see how many yin-yang symbols we have?
Fumo Gaming, that is an excellent question. I'm going to go ahead and send that question to the Glob scientist, who will report back and hopefully have an answer to you soon.
Oh my god, this music's amazing. It just gave me scalp tingles.
Scalp tingles?
Yeah.
I love Tingle from Zelda.
So do I.
I know. He's great. We need more games with him. Tingle mentioned. Are we a phylum? Are we?
Are we in asylum?
Because, I mean...
Yes!
Good job,
Got
Doza.
GG's.
So does that mean we beat the game?
I think so.
Is there a bonus level? Is there going to be dialogue? There's got to be something to finish the story, right?
I would assume so.
Okay, this is pretty. This is cute. Water painting. What does that say? It's so small.
At a hidden border in a mountain recess, isolated from the human village. Okay. Over at the Hakurai Shrine, the cherry blossoms bloomed as always in springtime. In the end, however, the flowers throughout Gensokyo, right? I think so.
I can't see
still
it. It's
continued
too small
to bloom.
For me.
I'm a little closer. Rimu.
I can't see it, Doza. It's too small for me.
No worries. Oh, it's no use. No matter how much I sweep, it's nice to have cherry blossoms blooming and all. But it'd be nicer if they didn't drop their petals. Rimu. Not to mention, it feels like the sides of my shoulders have gotten lighter somehow. I wonder if they've been possessed by something. Nah, I can't be. I'm a shrine maiden. It's no use. I'm done cleaning. I think I'll start a one-man flower viewing party. Hey! Don't slack off on your own job too. It looks like you can't say... Oh my god, this text is so freaking tiny. It looks like you can't say anything about Hamachi anymore. Hamachi. You said you wouldn't slack off this much. Rimu. What are you talking about? I can't even take a break just because all these flowers happen to be blooming? And on top of that, what about your own job? The flowers haven't even returned to normal yet. Shiki. The cherry blossoms are blooming. We're taking a break. Also, the number of ghosts coming from the outside world had dropped off. After this, we'll ferry the accumulated ghosts little by little like usual. That is, if Hamachi doesn't slack off.
Who said Doza doesn't read?
Right? I'm the most read. The most learned reader ever. Hamachi, like I told you, the workload was too much to handle. I was trying to keep to my own pace. Shiki, oh look, it's Hamachi. What are you doing here? Are you selling oil or something? Hamachi, but Miss Shiki said we're taking a break. Rimu, and why do you think all these ghosts suddenly increased in the first place? And not to mention, these aren't just ordinary ghosts, right? Hamachi, these ghosts are ghosts that haven't even realized they're dead yet. They're nameless ghosts that held onto their attachment to life even after death. It seems that something big might have happened in the outside world. Yes.
It's kind of weird that they give us all this story at the end when before, like,
Right?
there's only the little dialogue that's all, like, questionable and confusing.
I can string a series of logic beads together.
Eventually.
Like, I know...
It's there.
I know what the story... I know what happened. I have a general idea of, like, what these characters represent.
They're cute.
But dang. It's extra.
Also, another question for the Glob scientist, Fumo Gaming. We will get these answered, don't you worry.
Yes.
They're hard at work.
I'm certain that a large number of humans, if not all, have unexpectedly died. Like from a large earthquake or large volcanic eruption or a large tsunami. Shiki, or from a war. In any case, things have calmed down, so as the ghosts decrease as time passes on, the flowers will return to normal. Rimu, now if only the cherry blossoms wouldn't drop as many petals. It is nice. And I was gonna try to make like an artistic connection, like, oh, the green line art, like in replacement for some of the black, maybe that means more spirit. But I look at Rimu and she's got green all over her too. Oh my gosh. Shiki, by the way, are you planning on doing a few good deeds? Rimu, Oh, you said we wouldn't even be able to go to hell, so maybe at least once. Shiki, yes, it's very important to have constant dedication. Rimu, such as showing restraint when eating sweets, or try to stop wasting used tea leaves as much as possible. Or, if a rice cracker gets damp, be sure to toast it first before you eat it. These are life lessons. Everyone paying attention, right? Don't miss this part. Very important. Hamachi, yeah, a shrine maiden's good deeds are something along the lines of that. Shiki, well, I suppose that's fine. But first, you should start by acknowledging the sins of your actions. A living creature is in sin for as long as he lives. After that, the way you faced your sins in life becomes crucial. Hamachi, if you forget what you've been taught once you die, you'll end up bothering Miss Shiki to where she'll smack you into the Sanzu River, so be sure to stay as you are now. Shiki, oh look, it's Hamachi. Whatever happened to your job? Aren't the cherry blossoms still in full bloom? Rimu, yes. When are things going to get back to normal? I thought they just talked about this. Is this like later? Like they're meeting up again?
I think this is the conclusion of our story that is Touhou 9 Phantasmagoria, a flower view.
And what a title, huh?
It really embodies everything this game has to show.
Phantasmagoria.
And Fumo Gaming, you asked what are globs National Geographic? Well, I just linked what is the glob Nishidosa's version.
Boom, it's been answered. Haha. Oh, I used one continue so I get a bad ending? Alrighty, that's fine.
Also, there is extra content apparently that they were saying in like a bonus level if you beat anything above easy without using a continue. So you use continues.
I used 2, so...
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper of the Sanzu River and the Yama were unable to return again Sokyo's flowers back to normal. In the end, the flowers again Sokyo continued to bloom. However, the Shrine Maiden was no longer impatient. Ultimately, the abnormal flowers will decrease as the ghosts cross the Sanzu River. The sunflowers bloomed by humans with cheerful personalities, the red spider lilies bloomed by humans with sad personalities, and the violet cherry blossoms bloomed by those who committed acts of sin. Will all surely return to normal before summer arrives. And just as in real life, we're coming to summer for a close.
Yeah, pretty soon. Like mid-September, I think, is the last day of summer.
Yeah, that is true. I can't believe it. Time flies.
Yeah, and consider that is a wonderful idea. I know that there are glob lore videos on the horizon. Can't say how soon or how like in the future it is, but There's been talks about glob lore and glob scientists since like year one of our journey, so it's time to keep putting all that together.
Right? Gotta keep that train going. Feed it the fuel. Okay, I've never seen this word in my life. The equinoctial week of illusions.
Like the equinox.
Yeah, well, I know like what.
Oh, okay.
But I hadn't seen this one.
Okay, keep going, keep reading.
Seen by the outsider humans was returning to the world of illusions. Congratulations, ending number 1. That seems pretty good.
How many endings are there again? 2?
What, like good and bad?
That's what I'd assume.
I wonder if there's an ending if you just get a game over.
Well, we hit the credits.
Hey!
Touhou Project 9th Edition, 9th Project Shrine Maiden, Phantasmagoria Flower Review. Well, we did it. Who would have thought?
Oh yeah, that
Clearly
would've been...
62% of y'all.
Well, way to go, 62% of y'all. Congratulations. You know what's up.
So our 152nd game, just like that, was Touhou 9. Isn't that fantastic?
I think so.
Or phantasmagoriastic. I don't know. How did that feel for you, Doza?
It was pretty good. I really like these games.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have their own fun personality.
So,
and I like... I mean... We've played different games in the past that have dealt with like Japanese folklore and like religious aspects of like that are more Eastern centric. It's been really interesting seeing these themes like come up again and again.
Yeah, for sure.
I really enjoy that aspect.
So Boxboy mentioned that there's like 2 good and bad endings. Did you want to try again for another ending and this time like at a harder level or the same level with no continues?
I could try the same level with the laser character.
Okay.
And see if I can do that with no continues.
You guys down for that? Let's keep the Touhou going. Yeah. And we did get suggestions for what the next Touhou game should be, and I wrote those down so we can always look into that later. Hey, look, you get to write your name.
Oh.
Cute. What are you gonna write? Aww. It was right next to it. I was wondering, like, what are you going for?
The alphabet's confusing, okay?
Doza. He likes to give me credit, too.
Pressing start makes it go back.
Yeah.
There we go. Did it. All right, cool.
All right, we'll give it a go.
So which character has the laser? Large circle, infinite forward. I don't know what scope means.
Time to select a girl, it says. And the VIP globs are featured on the overlay with their custom glob that we created for them. It's down on the right hand side. Like currently it says nushanddoza.com, type website and chat for the command. Mm-hmm. So that constantly switches through, but our VIP glob is featured there as well. We only have one currently, and it's the Chewy Doctor.
Yep. Wow, the cherry blossoms, bellflowers, and irises are all blooming at the same time. Feels weird.
It's because you're seeing them all at once. That's why it's weird.
Well, I shouldn't stare too hard.
If you don't pay attention, you might get hit by a bird's attack, that is.
Okay. All right, time to kick her ass.
And hey, William, we are doing it. In fact, we just beat it. But we're trying it with a different character to see what happens next.
And we're trying to do it without using any continues.
So Doza's got to get good, real good. And yeah, it has only been an hour, kind of short. But if we do end this pretty quickly too, like say within the next hour or maybe faster, I don't know. We could hang out in Discord for a bit. It was really fun last night. Doza got to play some Elden Ring with like Comfy and Sleepy. Others were in the chat talking amongst ourselves. It was great.
It was a lot of fun. It was chill.
I actually got to share this origami thing that I made forever ago. It's like a swan. I use it as like a pencil pen holder thingy now. It's in the GG voice chat. Just the voice chat 1 text channel thing in Discord. I should really share that in Original Creations too.
You should.
Yeah.
I don't like birds circling overhead, especially birds of prey.
And especially when they're doing their deeds.
It's already spring, but it's still a bit chilly.
When you eat too much shaved ice, I love shaved ice, you'll get a stomach ache. So what's wrong?
So you're the reason it's so cold here.
Did you forget to wear your stomach warmer?
Is that a thing?
Me? like heat warm, like, you know, there's like things to keep your hands and other things
we're
warm.
like outside though.
Like when you wear thermals.
Thermals, yeah, that's true.
Thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
I've always took those as like pajamas,
or
but like
long
long john. It definitely was like there for like old school cartoons.
Yeah.
Like there was a much. Whoa. Okay. That is interesting.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
9 moment. I'm glad you don't have to go in order for these. Because, like, it's such a weird way of getting them, too, to, like, play it, you know?
Yeah.
It's a different world out there with these Touhous.
It really is. Wow, how did I not get hit? That was weird.
So, for those of you that are super into Touhou, how did you get into this series? Like, how did you come upon it?
Did you see it in an arcade
or did you
back in 2005?
Yeah, or like were you on Reddit or other parts of the internet and you saw it and you were like, yeah, this is it for me. Fumos, oh, like the dolls, like the plushies and stuff. Because I only know Fumos first and foremost as the plushies.
Since it's already so cold out above the lake anyway, don't come outside unless it's summer. All right.
Yeah, it is summer right now and it's too hot. There was one of our calls today, someone that we work with actually like said they're coming down to San Antonio soon, and I was like, it's really hot, like dress accordingly.
It's super hot.
Yeah, and then I had to circle back and be like, but I hope you're gonna have a great time, like it's a great city, blah, blah, blah. Like trying to take back the fact that I'm like just hating on the weather.
It's so easy when you live there, right?
Yeah. You mean live here?
Live
Where
there,
live?
like live there in a place that has, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking thematically. I have a very abstract brain, I guess.
So Box Boy, it was in first grade, looked up Ronald McDonald, and I will not elaborate further. Fumo Gaming said all Fumos are Touhou characters. I didn't know that. That's cute.
Oh, the Ronald McDonald song from like 2006.
How would that be Touhou, though?
Because one of the songs in this game is the same song as that very popular Japanese Ronald McDonald
commercial or something?
Someone edited the heck out of a commercial to a popular song.
I'm glad you know this because I know nothing.
Oh yeah, it was all the rage back in the day.
Watched a gameplay from YouTube. Gotcha. Super Hot question mark? That's a game.
Oh right, we have that game.
Is official non-Touhou Fumos made? There is. Okay, so now I stand correct. So there are plushies that are not.
Well, wouldn't
Touhou.
that just be like if you made your own FNAF character and then like had somebody 3D print it for you? You know? Like you had your own FNAF OC? Is that kind of like...
I mean, technically we have our own Glob Touhou OCs. They're right there on the stream overlay right now.
True.
We immersed ourselves into the series.
That last thing that hit me for half my health.
Well, if you're not a lucky item, then you're a rare item. Good things will definitely come my way now.
Just remove the foot.
Well,
This
they
is
didn't bring up the
mine.
foot part this time.
Just that she was a lucky item.
It's so quiet here above the clouds, especially since it's so noisy back on the ground.
What do you mean? It's only going to get louder from here on out.
It looks like that may be, but you're alone. So that's just a third of the usual clamor.
3 times, actually. 3 times as much. You can hear my music much more clearly during my solo.
Okay.
Okay, time to not get tired.
The Ronald McDonald Insanity remix is from Touhou 6. That was the one we played first, ever.
Wait, so really? It was there?
And that's probably how you know it.
Because it's like the next... Is it this character that we hear it, or is it the one after that?
Also, I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay.
Because I ran out.
Careful with your ice. Because it sounds like the world is ending. Alright, it's just me. It's just me and all of these freaking bullets. And also y'all. Ouch, I got hit. Nush is still watching though. She's only in the kitchen. And as y'all know, our current place is just basically one room. And then there's also a bedroom. But that's about it. How do I not have magic? Let's use this. I don't know what that did. Oh, that was easy. I just had to stay put. It's almost like easier if I'm slow like all the time. I feel like I played Touhou 6 this way eventually. Again, not knowing that I could be slow for like the first hour.
Well, like staying calm, cool, and collected is definitely going to be in your favor for the long run.
Yep. Crushed it. Okay. Alright. A solo's noise definitely sounds clamorous. My finger's getting itchy from all the spam. This place isn't all weird like I thought it'd be. The flowers are only behaving oddly in the world of the living. Here, the cherry blossoms are but normal cherry blossoms. Did we fight this character? I don't remember. Speaking of which, when we had that strange winter, this place was in a normal spring. What are you trying to say? We have nothing to do with this excessive blooming. Oh, we already kind of have an idea of what's going on.
And there you go, Wiggler. That's where you can check out globpoints.com to redeem your points, and also a page on our website to tell you what glob points are.
What are these things behind me? These little void balls with the purple? Are those dangerous? Should I not touch them? Probably shouldn't touch them.
The word point, Box Boy, in the English language has many different definitions. In this case, it's like a numerical value kind of thing.
Yes. Like as if you were trying to keep score with something, you know.
Yeah. Like you guys can check your points by typing in exclamation point points, the command, and you can see how many glob points each of you has.
That's right. Man, where's the difficulty with this one?
And welcome back, Willil. How you doing?
Oh god. Oh, there she is. I just need to keep shooting her. Caution, Lily appeared. I don't know what that means. What is this? Ouch! Oh my god. I'm just gonna. Oh, that's not as good as Rimu's like bomb thing. Okay, cool. We still win. So you really don't have anything to do with it.
Guess not. You never left. Well, you bamboozled me.
Hey, what's up?
Man, I got no leads, and I'm getting tired of chasing the culprit. If you tire, perhaps you should simply return home and sleep. I can't sleep in peace with all these flowers growing. However, you have not a single clue as to the cause or culprit, correct?
There's little point to simply meandering about.
Then why are you doing the same thing?
Because no clue as to the culprit or cause can be found. Hey, this is the song.
So this kind of reminds me of like on Animal Crossing, like when you don't visit your island in a while and it's just pollinated by weeds.
Oh yeah?
Or like even the flowers thing. 'Cause I remember for a while I had like planted a bunch of flowers just to get as many as possible to start getting every single type at least one kind of thing, and our place was just infested with flowers and then weeds in any other place, you know?
Do you think that was representative of like souls that haven't accepted that they need to move on?
Oh, I hadn't considered it that way, but okay.
I'm just saying.
And gaming example, that's great. I mean, I don't know how long you've been around in the community, but you know, points do vary. Everyone has a different amount based on how long they've been in the community or if they partake and participate in community events and happenings. For instance, Boxboy there, as you can see, has 7,780, and he actually recently won some points from our emoji contest in our Discord server, and also has been here since the very beginning of our journey, like before we even had 200 subscribers. So he's accumulated the points for a while.
I died.
But yeah, like Willil said, even for just being here today and getting certain points, you can afford things on globpoints.com to make us do.
All kinds of redemptions. Kermit requests, like Kermit voice, posture check, making us make sure we drink water.
Yep.
That good old hydration. Always lacking in that department.
I hadn't filled up after like dinner, is why I didn't fill up before stream. So I had to go get some more. I only filled it halfway because we have these like really big tumblers that we got at Costco, and I would have been there forever trying to fill it all the way.
Oh yeah. Well, that's true. That was always like the downside of getting like a big jug of something. I've never been a huge fan of that.
Yeah, because you have to refill it too
I like
often.
my stuff at a certain temperature.
But these they're insulated. They work really well. They're like this brand called Thermo Flask. And they have this cute little like raindrop kind of thing with like a snowflake in it for their logo.
That's interesting.
Yeah. We got it at Costco. I can't just wander around like this. I'll just have to look into places I've never been to before. Always travel the path less traveled by when you don't want to travel the path that, like, everyone traveled, you know?
Right.
This is really something. Everywhere I go, the outbreak is covering everything, and I can't see the flow of the outbreak at all. Maybe it's because I can't sense any threat from this outbreak. It's not like you to be this deep in the mountains by a pond grumbling to yourself. Who's there?
Rushing to the scene when something happens, that's what being a newspaper reporter is about.
A Tengu, huh? Are you writing about the flower outbreak?
Flowers, is it? Something like this just wouldn't make a good article, though.
Really? Flowers are growing all over Gensokyo, you know? I don't sense a threat from the flowers. I had to take a double take to make sure I listened to y'all's pronunciation tips.
Yeah. Besides, I think that maybe your actions would make a better story. The truth is, I came here to write about you. I'm at the scene of the crime with a professional thief.
You've mistaken me for someone else.
You were caught on film. The newspaper detailing your crime has already been published.
Secretly photographing people, huh? That's a bad hobby. Yeah, paparazzi.
Right?
I don't care if you're Tengu or whatever. I'm busy with the flowers now.
It seems that way.
That's why I'll just beat you up to calm down, and you're gonna hand over the negatives. She means business.
So she knows what's going on.
And I don't know if anyone's used the code yet or not. I'm not currently logged into that thingy, like to check that dashboard. We'll know later.
Definitely.
I thought we actually had alerts also for if people purchase it while we're on stream, but I don't know. I don't know if we had to reconnect something we forgot to.
Maybe not. If someone does do something, like, please let us know so we can shout you out. Just in case.
Yeah. I mean, I know for those that have so far, they've been either sending us pictures, or Pika actually shouted us out on Instagram and made us finally get back to our Instagram stories, which we'd been MIA from, trying to navigate some life stuff.
Neglecting that just a bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll get back to it eventually. Which, for those of you that are YouTube member globs, as well as our patron globs, every time we start a new game and share like that, like, I guess, insta-sized version of the thumbnail, we shout you guys out with all of your lovely names every single time we play a new game. So look forward to the shout outs as long as you are a YouTube member glob and patron glob.
Please do.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
And you finished your class? Hey, Kitty, welcome back. I hope you had a good day.
How's it going?
This Touhou looks much better than the last one you played, I think. Maybe it's just me, though. No, this one's a lot prettier. This whole entire vibe is about, like, flowers and fairies and stuff, and I've definitely noticed, like, a difference from the last one.
I haven't.
So, Boxboy said every game after 6 just looks better. In 6, the dude was just learning to draw Lamau. I like how Doza, the one who played it, cannot even
Well, it looks the same to me. The exact same. I don't know. Somebody show me oh my god. Somebody show me an example later of, like, how this one's better. I don't doubt. I definitely haven't noticed.
He doubts.
I'm the one looking at everything too.
We have to put it side by side and you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so.
The last one, the backdrop was just black. That's true. Yeah, you don't remember that? It was just like a black screen, whereas now you see all these different, like, lily
maybe
pads
that was
and
better
flowers and
because it was easier instead of all this movement and stuff.
So it's
know what I mean?
For you.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, you're doing great. So Kitty, since you're just tuning in, I guess I should let you know, we actually already beat it. We decided to play it with another character since, like, stream was, just an hour in at that point.
Damn it! Oh no. The run's in trouble. I still have to beat stage 8 and 9, and I literally have, like, maybe one life, and then, like, that's it after that.
Yeah, so there was a different character he was playing at. Oh, and you said, yeah, One Stream Wonder. So yeah, we did it. We beat it. I guess I should end this poll since technically we did that already.
Technically, that's exactly what we did.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm ending at.
Like if we had gotten this story, but it like took us, longer, then that would have been it. But since it was so quick, because I'm so epic. Because before, like in Touhou 6, that one took me, what, 3 tries? Like 3 tries starting from scratch?
So that was also your first Touhou game ever. And I believe we did that on a Friday, maybe? I don't remember. I think it was a Friday or a weekend. I know we had been like trying to schedule it with Box because he was like the main Touhou person a Touhou fan that we knew, and then we've met more friends along the way who also love Touhou.
Right.
6 had actual backgrounds. They were just a lot less detailed. Yeah, like look at those roses. Like they look like roses, like the darkness.
Right.
Or was it just like a red tint over the lily pads and it felt like roses to me?
Who knows?
That's probably
honestly.
it. And yeah, Slime Rancher 2 has been out, but I'm glad you're excited, Will. It's definitely a game we want to revisit, or visit for the first time, but revisit as a series someday. How's it going, babe? Okay. When he says or just makes noises, he's like extra concentrating. I guess I should ask you guys, how goes it? How is your Friday Eve? What plans do you have this weekend? Tell me everything, or tell me nothing at all. Do what makes you happy and brings you joy. And since Doza's still not saying anything, we had sandwiches today for dinner. Along with does anyone dip their cucumber into hummus? We did that too.
Yes!
And it is Thursday where we are as well. I like to call it Friday Eve because it's like the day before Friday, which is always fun. And Doza did it.
Oh, thanks.
And hey, Kindo, how are you doing?
How's it going? Oh, by the way, in spite of being a reporter, you haven't looked into the flower outbreak at all.
It's not that I haven't looked, but I don't think the large number of flowers is the true mystery.
What's that?
Doesn't matter how you look at it, the numbers of ghosts have gone up more than the number of flowers. It's the ghosts.
You're talking with some sort of air of superiority here.
I thought it might make for a good story, so I didn't want to tell anyone yet. Fair. You don't want to give away your good story before you can get published and notarized for it?
Not really. I see ghosts. I was so focused upon the flowers I didn't realize. Distracted by flowers and fairies, I couldn't see all the ghosts right under my nose. It's like the ghosts and flowers are related but unrelated at the same time.
The only humans who come to Mwenzuka are the ones that want to die.
Who wants to die now?
Nah, there are so many wonderful things in this world. You are 10 years too early to say that you want to die.
I won't want to die in 10 years either.
I'm the first-class Sanzu River guide, Homachi of Unzuka. I can't let you cross the river yet if you try to force yourself through, though, now. I'll drop you in a halfway across, so prepare yourself.
If I said I don't want to die, then I don't want to cross the Sanzu River. Wanting to fall into that river is just stupid. I just came here looking for the place with the highest concentration of ghosts.
Why isn't she making this one pay?
I don't know.
Like playing favoritism?
Gensoku is overflowing with ghosts now.
Gensokyo.
Gensokyo.
It's like Tokyo.
I missed it.
Ghosts. Spirits are multiplying?
As you can see, the situation is where flowers, fairies, and if you look a little harder, ghosts are everywhere.
Oh my god, now I'm swamped in work and I can't possibly catch up. All these ghosts are waiting to cross the Sanzu River.
Isn't it your job to ferry them across the Sanzu River? It would have been fine if you had just done your job. It's pretty negligent to just let them accumulate.
But it's my job. Let me do my job at my own pace. Ugh.
You're getting angry at the wrong person. Why'd so many ghosts show up here in the first place? Aren't they from the outside world?
Who knows? I just know that they're human souls that don't accept that they've died and still think they don't want to. It's not really good for them to force them across, so just wait a bit.
Just ferry them to Higan already.
If you don't normalize the number of ghosts, it's bad for the boundary. Oh wait, that's you. Don't get so worked up. I'm doing my best.
You look like you know you're lazy, just like a certain shrine maiden.
Oh, shots fired at our old character. Is that so? I will show no mercy to those that interrupt my laid-back pace of working. Laissez-faire, if you will. Return, for living humans, the width of the Sanzu River is infinite. I won't let you cross. Words were had.
Words were declared.
Ah, yes, time zones. Ninjatron's already on Friday. We are on Thursday.
Tell me, what is it like? Have I beaten the game?
How is the future?
Oh, I remember this one. The one where she throws money at me.
And yeah, well, I'm sorry that happened. Honestly, kids, like when I was in elementary and even middle school, like I always brought food from home, and sometimes it was like, you know, hummus or other things that they're not used to, like a lot of Indian food and stuff too. And people would always make fun of it. And it just sucks because they are stupid and dumb. They don't know what it is. And it's these same kids that today are like, oh, I'm so hipster. I'm so trendy. I'm at this like Asian place and I'm eating all of the things that you like they used to make fun of. And they don't even realize how like mean, bossy, like not bossy, like bullies and like jerks they were back in the day.
Them's be dumb sasses.
Yeah, there was even this, oh my gosh, the classic story. There was this guy who used to give me like this hard time, this boy rather. He used to give me such a hard time because like I would not eat like beef or pork or anything because like y'all know like I was raised vegetarian for most of my life. And then now this same little boy is now an adult and a man, and he's like, oh, I've gone completely vegan and anyone who eats meat is horrible. And I'm like, I don't like, boy, chill, you know? It's just so annoying. Like, let people do what they want to do if it's not harming anybody else, right? Like, have your own food preferences. Like, if you want to eat something, eat it. If you don't eat it. It's that simple.
Wow.
You don't gotta make fun of other people for what they're eating or vice versa.
You completely solved the entire problem in one sentence.
Maybe not completely. There's a lot of loopholes. I'm sure someone will have something to say.
Right. Oh, that classic. Wait, did the lights or something? Did something just flash in real life? It did it?
On the topic of hummus, I've been really enjoying eating hummus with just like I cut the cucumber into like fries almost, and then I eat it that way. It's been great. Oh my gosh, golden milk is so ridiculous, and the amount of money people like spend on golden milk is priceless too, because like we literally buy turmeric for so cheap, and people like sell it in other places for like just a ridiculous amount of money. And I see people like when they grab it in their cart, oh, golden milk mix, what is this? And it's like, I don't know, like $80. And I'm like, you can buy like a whole pack of turmeric, like a big jar, like for $3 or $4 at like your local Asian market, and then add it to your own milk. You're done.
Really is that easy, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can add honey and sugar and whatnot too. There's other things you can add, but the basis of golden milk, quote unquote, is literally turmeric milk.
Learn something new every day, or you would hope.
William's been working out a literary plot where a guy gets isekai'd into Code Geass. I don't know.
Code Geass is an anime.
Oh, okay. And he uses his ability to draw on supernatural intelligence to kick the monarchy in the nads and create a galactic empire.
Right on.
Sounds intense.
Oh, finally.
Good luck with that literary piece of art.
Does anyone know how I'm supposed to win?
Oh, just ferry those ghosts to Hagen.
But with this insane number, it's impossible.
Well, I can't do it. So obviously, it's got to be you. Are you slacking off, Komachi? Yeah.
Oh, that's a K. It's a K. Her name's Komachi.
Komachi.
Because this is the classic.
Oh, it looks like a H. See, now you're in trouble with your boss.
Okay. Yeah, now it's the boss.
I'm a huge fan of this font, I've got to say.
No. I have to one-shot this, or the run is done.
All right, let's hope you one-shot it. Positive vibes only.
After Komachi did not bring any souls for such a long period of time, I came to check up on the situation. Hagen is full of ghosts. Furthermore, the flowers have started growing out of Komachi. This is not the time to play around with humans. She was drunk and slacking. If you're the boss, you gotta lay down the law.
Komachi, I thought you were a more diligent person.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. So the ghosts were caused by her slacking, but what are the flowers really?
Well, the flowers are the emotions of deceased humans and ghosts manifested. When ghosts lose their way, they rely upon the flowers, unable to travel to Keegan, and without any connections whatsoever, and without realizing their own state of death, the humans possess flowers.
You. You're saying the flowers are all dead people? I picked some earlier, actually, en masse. En masse.
Mass murders, then.
Bruh moment. Well, it's fine since they can achieve nirvana that way. Reincarnation.
What a cheery disposition.
Let us talk about you instead. Yes, you are a little too comfortable with lying.
Oh, okay.
That isn't true. I haven't told a single lie since I was born. Okay, Pinocchio. If you insist on this path at this rate, your tongue will be ripped out. Okay, more intense than just a nose growing. Huh, that's the sort of junk old people say. You should take the time to re-examine your lifestyle, as we all should from time to time. Reflections and reflecting is important. Were I in charge of the judgment of your soul, you would be punished by the removal of your tongue. That so, maybe I should pack a spare tongue in case of my death then. Or if you lick a flagpole like in the Christmas story.
Don't do that, especially when it's cold.
Your second tongue would also be ripped out. Oh, poor
second
kid.
Tongue? There's so much lore that I don't know.
It would probably be best to also fix that sassy mouth of yours. Ah, yes. Well, if that's the case, the only way to keep my tongue is to defeat you, isn't it? Hell exists not to punish sinners, but to ensure that nobody sins in the first place.
We sure it doesn't say Kel?
Huh?
Are we sure it doesn't say Kel?
I don't know. The H and the K's look the same. I'm here? So I'm there so that everybody realizes that. Even if I must hurt you a little, I must make you correct the error of your ways.
Okay, here we go.
I'm glad someone said something. Like, what is the actual dialogue versus the ad-lib that I've just been adding in because I want to? You never know. And yeah, golden milk is just turmeric milk. So golden milk is derived from haldi doodh, which in Hindi, like haldi means turmeric and doodh means milk. And it legit is something that like has been passed down for generations in a lot of Indian families or even South Asian diaspora families, where basically if you're sick or not feeling well, to give you like this immune boost, they would mix a little bit of turmeric into milk and give it to you, like heat it up warm. It's comforting. It's kind of an acquired taste too, I feel, if you haven't had it your whole life. So ways to make it better, like, and more easy on the palate would be by adding honey, adding sugar, like some kind of sweetener, if you will. The one that I like grew up with was my mom would actually add a little bit of black pepper, like ground black pepper, along with some sugar or honey or some sweetener. And then, of course, like the turmeric and the milk part. It's really good. I've actually made it for Doza before when he's sick too. Knock on wood, we don't get sick too often, but it really does help. Doza's just super concentrating because if he like loses this, then he can't, you know, he has failed. But like he technically already beat the game. It's just for like the second challenge he's been giving himself. Let's see. And William, people have been doing that for centuries. Like I want to say even like BC times, right? Like I know like it just goes down in Indian history. There are paintings from like forever ago that depict like golden milk, if you will. I don't like calling it golden milk. I've always called it haldi doodh, and I'm always going to call it that, but I'll say turmeric milk before I even say golden milk. Are you okay, Doza?
I lost.
I know, but we're talking about turmeric milk, so that's fun.
Okay, well that's good. Consolation prize.
Yeah.
Oh, until you understand why I must stop you from telling lies, I will continue to punish you.
Big whoop. Do
Do
you want to just finish it though?
We should just finish it out.
Yeah. Yes. Let's do it.
At least we'll get more lore on this character. Okay. Now that the pressure's off, hey everybody, how's it going? What are we talking about? Turmeric milk?
Yeah.
People have been doing that for centuries.
Things. I also am on live chat, Will. We were just, as we were getting through the dialogue there, we were, you know, some dialogue's long, some dialogue's short. We're just kind of getting through the motions there.
Yes.
I don't know, like, there's a lot I can say about the whole, like, vegans, vegetarian, meat eaters, what have you. Everyone has different opinions about, like, its effects on the world, individually, society, environment. There's so many things. I'm not completely educated on all of it, so probably not the best forum to talk about something like that when I'm not as informed.
Hey, it's good for you to say that instead of just going off on
yeah, and I don't want to ignore it either. Like, I love that we're able to have open conversations about it. So like, I don't really know much about the meat industry, like you're saying. I don't eat a lot of meat. I just started. I feel like there's been more of my life that I've been vegetarian than I've like introduced some proteins, like meat proteins, into my life. So yeah.
Right
Let's see. Cassava chips are really nice.
What are those?
They're a type of chips. Like cassava is like a root vegetable, just similar to kind of like potato chips. But
what is it native to?
I want to say,
or like the general area of the planet.
South America.
Okay.
But I think Mexico too. But I don't remember. But it's good. You've had it. We've had cassava chips before, but you probably don't remember.
Probably not.
You've only had it like once. But it's nice. Right now we actually bought jalapeno chips and barbecue chips for the first time in a long time. We've been having a lot of like sandwiches, so we're like, we need a little bit of a side to it. And since the sandwich is pretty much like kind of healthy, like with all the veggies and other things that we're putting in there, let's do a little bit of a nutty like side to it. Though today we opted for cucumber and hummus.
Cucumber and hummus is pretty decent. I can only have so much of either though before I get like fatigued.
He's still new to veggies. So he's been eating more meat for his life than like introducing veggies to his life. We're so different, but also like, you know, together.
Somehow make it work.
We do. Opposites can attract. We are living proof of that.
Ouch.
Amongst a lot of other examples of how opposites attract.
Yes. Oh my god, I stopped shooting for a second just to understand what was happening.
Speaking of second runs, Kitty Field really hopes they have enough time to program a challenge run into their game. It's going to be like NG plus, basically thinking of the logistics makes them win though. I bet. I can't wait to see how this all comes together. I love that you give us updates like from time to time because it's such a big like undertaking. And when it all comes together and like the things you say when we recall, like when we see it, it's going to be like, oh, that's what Kitty was talking about.
I'd enjoy them too because it also gives me like a benchmark. For
real, yeah. Definitely. And Comfy said, checking in, how's it going?
You know.
So technically we beat the game earlier, like pretty quickly, but he did the whole like continue thing. He was trying on this run with a different character of like no continue, but he just had to do his first one. But at least it's stage 9, you know?
I mean, how many people do this like first try, right?
Yeah. And for sure, Kitty, like we love when you and others in the community like share their creations, whether it is creating a game, creating art, or like sculptures and like other things. Like it's just all over across like so many different types of mediums, and it's really amazing that we've built this community here together, each and every single one of you, to want to even share that with each other, you know? It's really cool. I think it was you that said that you're even in some artist discords that don't have a lot of people that share their stuff as much too, which is really interesting because like while art's not like one of the biggest things that's talked about, or you know, creations in general in our community right now, we hope to like do more to amplify different things that people are working on in the future. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to segue into the fact that there is a new section in Discord called Channels and Roles at the very top. And we added a couple of new roles to our community. You guys know that we already have globs and gamers, but we've added foodies, artists, and creators. And the reason we've added those are for some exciting things that are going to be happening, like probably in 2024. And then, of course, in the future of this entire journey that we're on. So definitely grab those roles if they apply to you, because things are cooking.
Let me back that up. Yes.
I mean, keep in mind, Doza's like a really hard Touhou game, so you know, and he for Gores in general. But
there are a few games that require more of my concentration than a Touhou game.
Yeah, but he definitely like knows what's cooking too, and we're really excited to see what happens.
Well, why wouldn't I know, right? Wouldn't that be silly?
And even if he forgets, they're in our notes. They're in our calendar. In fact, with September starting tomorrow and like basically only 4 months of 2023 left, we actually created our 2024 like calendar today. We do like this content calendar planner thingy in Excel, and we finally we're like, okay, it's that time. Let's start planning 2024 because most of 2023 is already kind of planned-ish. So it's kind of exciting, you know, we're getting there.
Yes, we are.
And yeah, Ninja Try, I mean, you're welcome to take whatever roles you like. Also, you saying you're not a creator, let me correct you, sir, because you have created some amazing AI renditions of songs and stuff. That was created, was it not? Are you not then a creator? Even if you don't publicly share everything yet, like, you know, you're welcome to grab whatever you want.
Got you, GG's. Checkmate. Is creator.
We do need to do the chess versus thing someday.
I know.
I want to really, okay, like, even if we don't stream it, like, I really want to get a chess set, like, me and you, like, a nicer chess set. Like, a statement piece, if you will. And then I just want to play with you on, like, a rainy day. You know? I
would love, like, a crystal, like, a glass crystal set. That'd be really cool.
They could break, though.
That's fine.
I don't mind, like, a wooden, like, antique-ish kind of thing.
I did it. Oh, GG's. Oh my god. My thumb hurts like hell.
But you did it. The bullet hell, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, this is different. Really small text. Good luck, Doza.
Let's see. I can't literally pull the monitor closer to you, so... Alright.
I can scooch up super close to you and push you out of the way. Oh, well, then my mic won't reach. You want me to use your mic? He's just pointed at it.
Only if you're up for it.
Move.
I'm sorry.
I have to get super up close. This is really small text. Okay, I'm on Doza's mic, not my mic. This is different. In a magical forest, unapproachable by proper life forms, there were no useful flowery vegetations here. Even the ghosts from the outside world avoid this place out of instinct. Even though Gensokyo's blooming flowers were corrupted, the forest slayed the same as usual. Slayed, it said stayed. Marissa says, so that's it. These flowers had been bloomed by human ghosts who lost their way. It's not really something that makes you feel good knowing. I wonder, why do they possess all these kinds of flowers? I'd probably choose to possess a hydrangea myself. They're lavish and numerous after all. I'm more of a jasmine flower myself. Well, those guys did say that they were going to do their best ferrying the ghosts to the other side, so maybe everything will go back to normal in a while. Anyways, I should just leave the flowers alone and go out to play a little. This text is small and also, like, not very clear. Like, it's so blurry, like, there's this outline, like, why did they do this to us? And welcome home, Anthony, to your glob home. Alright, I'm here to rob you. Okay. You're awfully straightforward coming in here. You even came through the main door at that. Even though you're still here to rob us. I'm done with lying to people now. Okay. If I just go through the main door and openly come in to rob you, I won't be lying to anyone. What do you believe is worse, lying to people or coming in to rob people? That's a great question, chat. What do you think? If I keep lying, I'll never have enough tongues no matter how much I have to spare. Such a troubled thief. If you have enough free time to do this sort of thing, couldn't you have at least checked out this flower incident? I've already checked this incident out. I'll return to normal if I leave it alone, and it's nothing particularly dangerous anyways. That's not something I hear from you very often. Normally you'd be scrambling for this sort of thing. At least that's Doza. Well, I can't think of this incident as being anything particularly dangerous either. If anything, it'd be a loss if we didn't enjoy the flowers at times like this. Like these. You do have some, right? Have what? Cakes with bamboo flowers? Are you a shameless thief? We're having cherry leaf rice cakes, not cakes. Okay, I'll have some of that then. Man, that's a lot of text. In the end, the flowers throughout Gensokyo continued to bloom. However, the amount of nameless ghosts from the outside world had begun to slow down, and the flowers of Gensokyo, though slowly, began to return to normal. At this rate, everything should return to normal before summer arrives. She stopped forcing herself to resolve this incident and decided to enjoy it instead. It was not dangerous, and she felt that it would spoil things if she didn't enjoy such a beautiful incident, or rather, she felt no need to lie to herself. There probably wouldn't be another time when anyone can see Gensokyo be this beautiful. She realized that nature in Gensokyo couldn't get any more beautiful than this. Congratulations, ending number 2.
Excellent reading, Nush.
Thanks. I don't like this font. I am not a fan. Better font in future Touhou. Why didn't they use this font from the this
I don't
credits?
know. It's so nice.
Yeah, I can see this from afar. I had to get super close, y'all. Like, not only was I in Doza's like area, I was on his mic, and like my eyes were so close to the screen.
Yeah, she was like, she was just a few inches away from it. Just
It was
like
still hard.
squinting at it,
Yeah.
just struggling. Okay, so are these Zune possessing flower Indian blanket flower? What's that?
I don't know.
Special
I don't know what you're talking
illusionaries. What's a special thing?
about. Special thanks to the people that worked on this. Interesting credits, everybody.
Is the name on top?
Also, it's really cool that your brother has a really nice glass set. They're great to look at, but horrible to play with. See, that's what I was thinking. I would want the wooden, like, traditional ones, but, like, something still cool. Maybe some kind of theme that we would like, too, you know? I've always wanted, like, a chess set. I know growing up, my family had one, and, like, it wasn't really a nice one, but it was a box. Like, it was fun to play with. Like, we'd make up stories with them. We'd play the actual chess game and all kinds of things. Is there a Zelda chess? That would be fun.
Zelda chess would be great. Oh, like a wooden set? Would
yeah.
be really
also,
nice.
Designing a glob chess set. Could you imagine? Like, I would obviously be the queen.
What would a rook look like?
You would be the king. Oh my gosh, should we design a glob chess set? Is that what we're gonna do with our lives? Is this my whole purpose now?
It'd make a lot more sense after we put in a ton of time of playing chess on the channel. Or putting out chess content?
No, I mean, we like chess. We watch Queen's Gambit.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is we should play chess together.
We should. I like Hogwarts chess too. Wizard's chess.
Bloody wizard's chess.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what an idea. I'm gonna save...
I like battle chess.
Yes. I'm gonna save Ninjatron's like comment here and see if that happens. Manifest it, you know?
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, chess is so much fun. And hey, we beat this game yet again. I know it's not like a long stream, but we did the thing, you know?
We did. So we completed 2 different endings on the, I take normal as like the developer's intended difficulty. So did I get more points? Okay.
Where are you? Not even up here?
Maybe it's all of this for the same character.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that's what.
So
that's
that was
what
normal.
I'm
At least you didn't do easy, you know?
Yeah, what does easy even say? A gentle difficulty level with the least attacks.
Skunk cabbage. Pheasant's eye is what you did. And then this is hard level. The attacks start off pretty hard. And then there's the red spider lily.
Okay.
So Fumo Gaming said beat it a 3rd time. And then, like, I don't know.
How about we go on the hardest level, or hardest difficulty as far as we can?
All right, if Doza's up for it, let's give it a go.
If I fail, I fail. I want to be this character.
Who's that?
I have no idea, but
Rabbit?
I really like the design.
That's the lunatic moon rabbit.
Oh.
It literally says right there. There's a small fairy of ice.
Oh, well, ice.
Oh, so Fumo wants Yomo.
Which one's?
Yomu.
This one? Oh, is this your character?
I see it. Is it?
We didn't skip nothing. We didn't skip any Touhou games. We went off of based on what people recommended. We also got recommendations for Touhou 10 as well.
We got 7, 8. Everyone says no to 12. Literally no one said 12, but I wrote it down anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. Half human, half phantom, half baked.
Half baked. Let's go.
This could not be the literal translation, right?
Fumo Gaming's is just a fairy. Is the fairy. This is not. It's just epic.
Okay, so this one isn't. Wait, what? Oh, the bow is different. Right. Okay.
All the games play in order of release, and yes, it does matter.
It's not difficult to imagine this area to be abnormal, since there are a lot of trees which can bloom flowers.
And good luck with the programming, Kitty, and thank you. We shall enjoy thoroughly. To the Hotel Flowering Dogwood.
I think I heard a disturbing song. There shouldn't be anyone here, though. Maybe I'm just tired.
Behind you, there's a bird on your back.
Oh boy.
Alright, so this is like the super hard mode?
Yeah.
Let's see how long you last.
If I'm getting thrashed around, I'm not going to go all continues.
So when I heard half-baked, I thought about one of my favorite ice cream flavors, specifically from the Ben & Jerry brand. It's called Ben & Jerry's Half-Baked, and it's like chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream, and it also has cookie dough and chunks of chocolate brownies in it. It is so good, so indulgent, that it's very rare that we ever get it. It's got to be a super special occasion or like super bad news, like need to cheer up moment.
It's not a normal thing for us.
No, it's not like healthy for you at all.
No, why would eating a bunch of ice cream be healthy?
Which I'm kind of glad Ben & Jerry's is like not the main brand down here in Texas, because you could get like a big like, you know, Costco in bulk size for it up northeast, where like I think they're from Vermont if I remember correctly. But I know it's more popular up there. Here we just get little small like pints of it.
Oh god. Yes, just small pints. That's all. Just to get a taste.
Yeah.
Nothing
now
too
we want
serious.
ice cream. We don't have any. Which is kind of sad. But you know what we do have? We have this Indian dessert called gulab jamun right now in our fridge, and I'm really excited.
I was so close to winning.
Were you?
Yes.
I don't know. This looks pretty hard.
What if I do it quickly? She's too fast.
No, we've already learned that going too fast doesn't help you. Like, you gotta stay calm, cool, and collected.
I basically
as much as you
have to go
can.
slow if I want to like hit those things.
Yeah.
How is she already almost dead? Okay, all right, Nush. I want you to ask the good globs at home.
Why don't you ask them?
Because nobody answers when I ask.
Yeah, they do.
I know,
Stop.
it's a joke. How do I do damage to the other player? That's all I want to know.
All right.
That's it.
Touhou fans, Touhou experts, please let us know. It's funny that we've beaten the game twice tonight, and like this is where we're at. He still doesn't know.
I have no idea.
And hey, Corey, thank you so much. Yeah, it all went down like in the last end of the business day today. It was crazy, but we thankfully already had it drafted like to tell our current place, and it just everything happened so quickly. It's still like settling in. I'm really excited. Like it's just been such a big stressor this month, like for us, and I'm just glad it's over us. I hope you guys like with your place too. Like I don't know how. Because you guys have been searching as well. I hope it all works out for you guys too.
I think it will. I have a good.
I
feeling.
hope so.
I'm hoping that our good vibes and like good fortune translates. You know,
across the Glob Kingdom, if you will.
Yes, exactly.
More wins for us all, please.
Oh my god.
No one has told us how like you damaged the other side yet.
I'm pretty sure it's these flappy things. I'm almost certain it's the flappy things.
I know like with certain phones, Willil, like you can have like the auto type thing where like you start saying a letter and it'll go based off of something that you've typically already like type a lot, or it could be a random guess based on like context. I think it's pretty neat.
Definitely. I figured it out. So for everyone who doesn't know, which is everyone who's here right now, in order to do damage to the other player, you need to be able to be shooting the flappy glowy things. The more that you do that, the greater chance that you're gonna make the other player take damage. That's how it works. Yep.
It's too wide here, and there's nothing that can be...
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
...used as a landmark, so I don't know where to fly.
Really now.
If you get used to it, there are bamboo that can be used as landmarks. That's why I don't get lost. Bamboos grow quickly, and they change in shape a lot. They can't possibly be good landmarks. Memorize them every day. Can't go wrong like that. If you could do that, you wouldn't be lost in the first place.
Of course.
So are you telling me this expert mode is like easy for you?
These are just like the first like characters.
I guess so, but still, like it made it seem like it was supposed to be very difficult, and you're already on stage 3.
Yeah, well, stage 3 of 9.
How could you have foreseen? That's like 1/3 of the ways through.
Part of it is like if imagine that I did all 3 of the playthroughs with just this character, and like I got really used to playing one character. Because I've just been kind of flipping around. Oh, if you don't kill those things quick enough, they'll attack you. That's kind of sad. Look at this. Like, I'm already going to crush this one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crushing it.
Yep.
So
That's a good song.
What's been your favorite thing about like Touhou games so far now that we've experienced 2?
My favorite thing?
Yeah.
I mean, the gameplay, but the story is a close second.
So you are following the stories. I think this one was a lot easier to follow than the last one.
This one, like, it gets kind of out there, not out there, but like it gets abstract and spiritual. But that's fine.
Yeah, I feel like though with this one, I'm gonna remember Touhou 9 way more than I remember Touhou 6 story wise.
I remember there being
flowers,
a
fairies,
vampire.
oh my.
There's a vampire in Touhou 6
I don't remember that.
that reads books or something.
I don't know.
Pretty
I
sure
guess
it
like
is.
somebody who's watching this now come to a live stream in the future and be like, "Hey, do you remember the plot of Touhou 9 Phantasmagoria Flower View?" And then quiz us.
How could anyone forget? You know,
Bamboo flowers are blooming. How could anybody
bamboo
forget?
flowers be blooming.
Well, isn't this rare for you to be in a place like this? Hey, it's
No
Rainbow.
way. We're on the same team.
Apparently, that's my line. I'm investigating the flower outbreak.
I was right.
That's my job. So go home and sleep. Okay, Doza was right.
I was
there
right.
was a vampire.
Oh my god, I
in
remembered
6.
everything to a T. This is where all my memory power goes to, remembering the story of Touhou 6.
He actually remembers a lot of gaming stuff more so than I do. So like, there's that.
Yeah. Like, I had a Nintendo Power guide magazine for, what was that game called? Super Mario Sunshine?
The one where you forgot the Y button.
Yeah, like, imagine that. Like, I grew up with
You
a
had
guide
the
in my
guide.
hand.
Yeah.
And yet, here I, oops.
You forgot.
Yeah, I'm forgoing.
Do you still have the guide somewhere, do you think? Or is probably long gone?
That thing's long gone.
Yeah.
And not only that, like, it was already kind of, like, falling apart.
Speaking of Mario, did everyone watch the Nintendo Direct for the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Elephant mode, everything? It was so fantastical.
I loved it.
Yeah, there were, like, speaking of flowers, there were some wonder flowers. There were all these different critters and animals and mechanics, and it was just so super fun. And hey, James, I was, but is also now am alive.
Ooh.
So glad you're alive, and welcome back.
If I was a salty old man, I would have looked at today's Direct and been like, where's my red piranha plant? Meh. Where's my Lakitu? Meh.
But
like, why
there's-
isn't he throwing red
there's
spinies?
melon-
What are these snails? Ugh. Everything's a turtle.
Oh my gosh. There's melon
nothing.
piranhas that have like seeds that get thrown out like the watermelon.
Back
which I
in
thought was
my
funny.
day, they had fireballs and you couldn't touch those or
There's
you'd die.
firepower's back.
Bubbles, what is this? Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Like, could you imagine, like, all the Mario purists just, like, raging right now?
What was the name of the first form green dragon Pokemon? Quick? I don't know, Lil.
Giratina, Dragonair, Dragonite, Rayquaza. Boom, got it.
Rayquaza, the green one.
The
yeah.
green one, yep.
I was picturing it. I just didn't know what. Because we did the Pokemon Go thing with Rayquaza, remember? And I got the better one.
Yes. Wait.
On
Did you
Pokemon
get
Go.
Rayquaza in the Pokemon Go?
Yeah, we went to the whole thing. Like, it was at that one street.
I don't think I got it.
We both got it.
I don't remember getting Rayquaza.
I would never get anything. The only thing I got before you, and I don't think you ever got, was a
overhyped
Gyarados.
worm.
I don't think you got a Gyarados. Because I got a bunch of Magikarps, remember?
Yeah, I never got that. That one's my
Yeah.
favorite worm.
And there is an elephant toad. It's there. Princess Peach toad. And then, like, I don't think Yoshi turns into like a Princess Peach elephant. Sorry, not Princess Peach toad. Could you imagine? Did Yoshi also turn into an elephant? No,
Not that we were
right?
shown, but Yoshi
those are,
is
like,
playable.
Yoshi's playable, but it's like an easier mode. And then, like, if someone's doing, like, Yoshi, then someone else could do, like, Mario, like, elephant and, like, ride Yoshi. Like, I don't know. It was just every single thing they kept throwing at us and, like, showing us in the, like, Direct today was just amazing. I'm really excited. We actually are hoping, like, with our moving plans and everything, that we can try to come back from moving on October 20th to where we can play it like game one, day one kind of thing, because this is a day one game. I didn't think we were going to have another day one game in 2023, but Tears of the Kingdom was the first one, and I feel like Mario Wonder, like, it has to happen.
It will. We'll make it happen. We changed our entire lives to make sure that it happens.
I mean, we're gonna hopefully change our entire lives. We still have a lot of logistics to plan, Doza. I don't want to guarantee anything yet. I don't want to disappoint.
Guaranteed, or your lifetime achievements back. Oh.
With 5 payments of $199. A call now.
Call now.
The old infomercial.
Just pay shipping and handling.
If you call in the next 5 minutes, you get a whole additional game for free to send to your friend.
It's like a bootleg Minesweeper.
Oh my gosh, what is even happening?
Did you ever get good at Minesweeper?
No.
No?
No.
Man, I think I tried.
I think I was good at Snake.
Nah, I was okay
and then
at Snake.
like that one space pinball thingy.
Yeah. Space pinball. Wait, the space pinball, like the Space Cadet, that one? Or do you mean like
Just
Asteroids?
Pinball in general. Oh, Asteroids was super fun. I love that game.
Yo, I played that.
I played that a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone grab the code either, Ninjatron. I don't know if you wanted to post it in like the merch channel in Discord or something in case anyone's interested there. But yeah.
Oh.
And James, Doza also sometimes like makes intentional ridiculous grammar errors because he likes to do it the way it thinks it should be intended rather than what the rule actually is.
No, come on, that's not always true.
Yeah, well, you know, it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's just for funny too.
Come on, take
3-stage
damage.
green dragon Pokemon, dragon ground type. What's the first form's name? I am really bad at
Oh, Hydroxys. I forget what its name is.
Larvitar.
Hydro Cutter.
Well, Willale actually just said that something and then he retracted
Oh.
it. So, I don't know.
Oh no, we're only 2 lives away.
Oh, you did already post it. Gotcha. We'll let you know if anyone ends up using it. We don't actually get to see who uses it since like we use Spring, which is like a third party. You upload your designs, put it on the stuff that you want kind of thing. They don't give us all the details of who purchased what unless someone outright tells us like it was them that did it. We don't know. And then of course if they send us the picture later, we can only see on our end like, oh, this many hoodies were bought, this many shirts were bought, this many that was bought. That's it. And like the day of when it was bought. Everything else is just handled by them. So I would assume they would say it, but we've had people in the past not say it. Like last holiday season, we had some glob deer socks, and one of our good friends apparently bought one to support us, but never told us until like months later.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was like the last time we saw them, like this past summer, like dinner one day. Like that's when they were like, "Oh yeah, those like socks." I was like, "Dang." So it's funny, like who does and who doesn't. But we love to hear it. We love to see the pictures and everything. So please share if you do. And just a reminder again, the Globby Globage design, celebrating our 5th anniversary of Nush and Doza and this wonderful glob community. The sale ends on September 4th.
That is correct, Nush. Thank you for remembering that.
Only a few days left. Yeah, I have to remember because we got to do all the things.
Only juggling everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to get out of that quick enough, but I did not.
Whoa. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. Never mind. The new Mario game does actually seem good, but I'm so burnt out from 2D Mario that I might ignore it anyways. Ignore it? What do you mean? Oh, I have to go now, but here's one last thing. What's the one last thing, James? Like, was that like a false statement? You actually are super excited and like you're not going to ignore it. You're going to become the best Mario elephant you've ever believed you could be.
Maybe. I don't think I get burnt out on Mario. I think I have a really good power of being able to just kind of turn my brain off and just kind of take whatever it is that's coming forward. Like that.
And victory for life.
Yeah.
James also gave us a tongue twister.
All right, let's see it.
I'm pulling it up right now.
That was a perfect time.
So it's actually a question.
Oh.
Or it might be a tongue twister. There's a lot of H's and W's.
Is it was is when you were, when you how is how you when it was that you could how hard it hasn't.
Is it a was is when you were, when you how is how you when it what that was that you can of how it hasn't. Wow, that was a hard one. Good job.
It definitely gave me that like the energy of that kid who was like, have you ever had a dream where you would just didn't
I wonder how that kid is doing.
You would to do it more like.
I hope
Smile.
he had his dream.
So proud of himself.
I hope he accomplished his dream.
Oh my god.
What a guy. I think we've used him a couple of times in our videos. He's so goated.
There's a song, I think somebody made like an EDM song. That is so nostalgic.
I was gonna guess that too, Blue. The one game that you can't get burnt out on is the Zelda series or like Tears of the Kingdom. Because, like, I don't know, for us as, like, variety streamers, but also just individuals who love a different range of, like, games, like, sometimes we, you know, obviously, like, even with Zelda, we can't just be playing Zelda for, like, 3-4 months straight. We gotta mix it up here and there. We like to try different things, gotta support the indies, the Nintendos, and all of the other things in between. I don't think I could do, like, any game for, like, 3-4 months straight, honestly. What's the only, like, even like Overwatch, which we pick up and play randomly here and there, I need a break from it sometimes. And sometimes that break could be like a month.
For me, that's more of an emotional thing.
Yeah, I mean, this like current battle pass thing, like since Overwatch 2 started, I've been really wanting all the battle pass because like that's the only way you can unlock heroes or like get even the free stuff, you know?
Yeah, I'm really glad that they added the at least a currency so you can get, you know, other skins. Maybe not the you know, the freshest and most sought after, but something.
Yeah,
nice.
And don't get me wrong, like I always have room for Zelda, but I'm wondering, like, as far as playing goes, like I would want to mix up Zelda with like a couple of other like games too, you know? Like you're saying you could play Zelda games straight for 4 months, no other game at all, like don't even open anything else?
Whoa.
Don't even consume anything else, because that would be kind of difficult for me. Yes, of course. Man,
Zelda
Blue,
inflation is not real. Do you know how long it's been?
I will just say that is super impressive.
It's been 6 years since the last one. What's inflated about that? And then before that, it was 2011.
I guess for the side stuff, though.
I guess if you want to go with like Link's
Hyrule
Awakening
Warriors and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
There's been things.
But that's like a way to get more people who maybe weren't Zelda fans like into the Zelda lore, into the Zelda universe, Zelda characters.
I think it worked.
I think it did too.
Yeah.
It helped that the games were good, so there's that as well.
Like, I also can't play Animal Crossing all the time either. I need a break. Here and there.
Yeah, like my I can only handle so much. Of certain genres.
I do think that Zelda games are fairly priced, though. Think about, like, it was $75, right? Even though we got, like, the discount or whatever, it was $75?
$70 before tax.
$70 before tax. That, though, gave how many hours of enjoyment and still continues to give?
True.
Like, and think about that in comparison to, like, if you were to go watch a movie at the theater. You have that experience. While you can still hold on to the experience the same way you played a game, can you go back to it? Or, like, the same way you spend it on, like, one meal going out or something? Like, it doesn't keep giving like a Zelda game gives, or any game for that matter.
If you think about it, gone are the days of being able to get, like, a decent amount of food at, like, even a popular fast food chain for less than $10. Like, remember dollar menus? Like that like,
doesn't exist anymore.
Not really.
Unless
no.
You just get like
a very tiny
like
portion of like
a side of fries,
and it's like not even good. You know, just so many corners have been cut since like that stuff actually meant anything. Like, when was the last time we had like a good dollar menu? Maybe like 2008. Maybe as late as like 2012
local farmers
or something. Well, and even then, like, you're just it's a portion thing at that point.
True.
Like, maybe you can get some quality out of it, but you're not going to be full, that's for sure.
Where's My Boy Snotty featuring special guest Mort the Chicken? Wrong game, Anthony.
Mort the Chicken? What is...
It was referenced yesterday during
I'm sure it was, and I was probably losing my mind. What's with all these, like, playing these super fast-paced games lately?
And hey, Chari, how are you doing? Welcome back. And Blue just looked up how long we've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and it was 180 hours.
Oh, thanks.
That's amazing. And we're returning to it tomorrow on stream. I'm really excited.
Can't wait to put in a couple more hours into that.
Yeah, and on a Friday, it's going to feel so good.
Yes, ma'am.
Starting off September right. And Labor Day weekend.
Of course.
Though we don't technically have Monday off, we're gonna just take it easy though, so we don't have to like do client communications. Anytime there's like a federal holiday, even though we technically don't have that off because we're not working for the federal government, like we still take it off for communications with our clients. So we just have to like use those days to get more work ahead or try to take it easy and sleep. Not Touhou. Touhou's not taking it easy, Fumo.
Oh yeah, I'm just relaxing at like half a heart or whatever, and like last life. This is the last life of the night.
Doza did say though, like if we get enough stuff done this weekend, maybe we can do a bonus stream on Monday. Or like at some point this weekend.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We have a Kermit request.
We do. Let me double check.
To not miss because it's gonna be a second before I can. You know, because the game's hard and this game don't let me relax. This is a very stressful video game, but I like it.
Let's get it for you now. It's from Willale, and it's for Kermit. So yeah.
I had a really bad fight with Miss Piggy, but hey, my name's Purple on
the Nush and Doza.
For real.
I bet the character limit was met, so they put N and D, but like put it all together, so Doza was struggling where the space was.
Nush and Doza, let's go, my chicken.
For real.
For real. This stream was brought to you by the letter N and T. Thank you, Kermit.
Thank you, Kermit. Also, Blue, it's hilarious. I'm like the wide ant, except if the wide was TOTK. So you're that Tears of the Kingdom ant, and I love it. So what have you been doing in the game lately, since I assume you're still playing it and doing stuff? Like, are you feeding your Don-Dons on a regular schedule? Are you getting more of the Koroks? Are you building the craziest contraptions Hyrule ever saw? Tell us more.
Probably, right?
The Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe hard mode is now 100%ed. Whoa, yeah, way to go, Box Boy. That's amazing. That is awesome. I don't know many people who have done that.
How long did it take?
Well, never mind, I forgot that extra boss phase. Oh, well, good luck.
All right,
however it is about to be.
I can't suck it back into my soul, but you'll just have to be happy.
And Chari, what have you been playing lately? If not Tears of the Kingdom or
maybe
Touhou.
Maybe you grabbed Elden Ring? Like, I don't know.
Doza wants everyone to experience
Elden Ring. Now that game's hard.
Tears of the Kingdom or Elden Ring? I know, I did that to you. Long, awkward silence. It's a really hard question, but I would say Tears of the Kingdom.
They're completely different.
I know, that's why it's
the only thing they have in common is sometimes they have a sword and a shield.
Don't worry, Doza.
And I guess you can run really far.
People ask me what my favorite thing is all the time, and I always say favorites are hard.
Like, there are things that make Tears of the Kingdom like amazing and like really worth the bang for its buck in terms of like longevity and things that you can do, and you can be creative. But Elden Ring also has that, but in a completely different way, with the combat and with like the spells and like how you want to approach things.
I'm not asking you to give me a compare and contrast, Doza.
You don't have to do combat in Tears of the Kingdom. You can cheese things, but when you cheese something, it's also creative because then you're abusing the Zonai stuff, and it's you know.
Yeah. So Blue said yes, and just messing around. That's what I did for 6 years. It's so much less than what I have now. Fair, yeah. I mean, Breath of the Wild is still fun and great to go back to too.
You're wearing the new Glob merch for the first time since you got it, and it's comfy.
Aw, yay, Anthony. Thank you so much for supporting us, not only in this anniversary sale, but for like 3 different anniversary sales in a row. You are just dripping in that Glob merch.
In that Glob finesse.
Right? Dripping in finesse. I don't know the rest of the song.
It does make much sense.
I'm so glad. They are really comfy. I feel like they've leveled up their the quality of like spring attire and stuff. We've definitely noticed it. We got a shirt. We actually haven't worn the shirt yet.
Not yet.
It's still hanging on it. Like, I don't know. It's just in our closet right now. I don't know when we're just waiting
chilling.
for.
Oh.
Maybe we wear it tomorrow.
Oh no! We're one hit away.
Shield because I want to pick you up, use you a year later until you break, mourn for a whole day, and then replace you. That is not Zelda, Riz. Zelda, there's so much love in that game. They wouldn't just throw a shield to the side. You remember it, you reflect on it, and you mourn it, and you don't just replace it. And
well, I died.
That's okay. We still beat the game. Touhou 9 has become our 152nd game that we completed on the channel. We just gave it a couple other attempts on different characters and modes, but babe, you still did it. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, I got first in the rankings. You know, just like us. 8 times the amount the next guy. No name. What a loser. You're a loser, no name. You got nothing on me. Would you like to save your replay?
Nah.
No. I streamed it. We're good.
It's on YouTube until YouTube is not a thing anymore, basically. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today for Touhou 9. It's pretty cool that we beat 2 games 2 days in a row.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Yeah.
What's tomorrow? Right. Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know what we're going to do in the game. We're just going to explore and see like side quests, what have you. You guys let us know. We'll let you guys lead the show, if you will.
Yeah, we're going to, I don't know, like, should we collect armor? Should we do side quests? What should we do? Think about it and let us know tomorrow.
True, Cassandra. We did beat this one twice in one stream.
Almost three times. And the third time was, we got to stage 8 with no continues on the hardest difficulty. So if that's not gamer, I don't know what it is.
And I don't know if you're coming to San Antonio tomorrow or for like the weekend, like on Saturday. But either way, I'm very excited for you, and I can't wait for you to like tell us all about it afterwards.
Definitely.
And for anybody else kicking off their Labor Day weekend or just your weekend in general with Friday and stuff and have a lot of things going on, like have a great time, like enjoy life because there's so much to be grateful for.
Yeah, it's short, so make the most of it, right?
Yes. And on that note, good night.
Bye, everybody.
Touhou and out. I don't think that makes sense. Anyways, bye.
It's fine.